That's the one!
Hello, everyone. This is the best podcast we got. I'm Justin.
And I'm Steven.
And today we're going to be doing our anniversary.
How sweet.
1 year anniversary since the best podcast we got has started. And, it's been a long 1 year journey.
Yeah, and, we started and then, and it was great, and then the world went to shit.
Yeah.
Midway.
We started before COVID.
We did. We've been around before COVID.
That wasn't us.
Debatable. COVID was born from my room, under my bed, from stale pizza that became sentient, wanted to take over the world.
The pizza?
COVID pizza.
COVID.
I don't know what I went on that fucking weird tangent there, but...
Yeah. You're saying some sort of bat ate the pizza?
There's bats under my bed.
Lies.
Very lies.
So, the podcast started... When was the episode?
December 9th,
December 9th.
Yeah,
December
I can triple check.
December 9th was when we posted our first episode.
Mm-hmm.
But technically there was an unviewed pilot.
There was an unviewed pilot that was just for our eyes.
Yeah, and our eyes only.
Our eyes only.
Yes.
Only way you could see that is if maybe you pay me one day.
Oh God, don't do that to them. Is that really worth their money?
I'm telling you, that green and black background.
Oh, I miss it so much.
Yeah, it's December 9th.
I love the old setup. I like the multiple camera angles, but the basement added some kind of charm to it.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I think maybe we could bring back multiple camera angles.
Yeah, we just need
more space.
Just need a little space.
We'll figure it out.
Basement.
Yeah, before our podcasts were exclusively filmed in the basement of the place we were renting in Providence.
The studio,
if you will.
It was great because it was just one pretty decent sized room.
Yeah.
No one went down there, and it was just we could set everything up.
We had a looming photo of our naked landlord in the ceiling.
That was
true.
Too bad. Did we get a picture of that?
I think we did.
We have a picture.
Yeah, we got a picture of it. Yeah,
good.
we gotta put that up.
We gotta post that here.
All right, that will be right here.
Be up here somewhere.
No, that's gonna be the whole screen.
Yeah.
You need the whole screen to see it.
Burn.
That was great. I think we did bring it up in the next podcast, the second one.
Yeah.
The first one was riddled with technical errors.
Oh God.
And it was very much a learning experience until we figured out what the hell we were doing.
Even the upcoming episodes, like I think it was funny. I think it was the second one went fine, except for like some audio issues.
Yeah.
And then the third one, or the fourth one, I forget one of them, there was like, we had one that went completely fine. And then the one after that, there was a bunch of issues.
It wasn't one. It was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Like
so much so that Steven was like, I am done.
This sucks, I'm not doing
this. I'm not doing it. He got up and left.
I was so pissed. And unfortunately, I don't think the cameras were running when I had my little bitch fit.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was fuming.
Little bitch fit.
Oh, yeah.
He threw a full-ass toddler temper tantrum.
What the fuck?
That's it. I'm done.
I'm done with this fucking shit. Yeah, I was about to walk off the set.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the best podcast would no longer be here. But it is still.
It endures.
It endures.
But it was crazy.
Yeah, there was a lot of great moments along the way, and how do you feel like how has the podcast like changed from then to now?
Well, before it was the first maybe 10 episodes. It was more like just us talking.
Yep.
About like local issues, which was I really liked.
Yeah.
But eventually you run out of like shit going on locally.
Yeah.
I mean, we could still go a little bit more in depth, but Bristol, nothing really happens here.
Yeah. There was only so much you could talk about bus people.
Yeah, and it was a great topic because I love talking about it, and I actually do miss the bus people.
And it was live experience.
It was a lot of life experience.
You were getting that on the daily.
I really was, because I was
content coming in.
I was on the streets every day on my bike, just going through the city and seeing fucking weird people and getting in little weird adventures.
Yeah.
But all that's gone now.
Oh yeah.
Now I did get a couple of little adventures in Bristol.
Yeah.
I saw. I was walking because I go on walks, especially during quarantine.
Yep.
So I just walk around for like 3 hours, and I was walking on this really beautiful stretch of like old houses.
Yep.
Along the ocean. Like it's a nice area, and then as I was walking, I see this thing fall from the tree. And I'm like, it took me a minute for my focus to adjust, and I was like, what the hell is that? And it was a squirrel that had no hair from head to the belly button. It was like a little shirtless squirrel. It just like looks up at me and just stares at me like, and I look at that, I'm like, you are not healthy. You are a fucking zombie, you fucking squirrel. And I was like, oh shit.
This is the or maybe it was the leader of the hairless squirrels.
Either that or it had COVID. COVID squirrel. But either way, I look at it looks at me, and it's just got like this squirrely fucking crazy eyes. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna walk. I walked across the street to get by it, and then this thing just mad dogged me from like across the street. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck was that?
So before when we had our podcast in Providence, you had to more worry about the people, but here you got to worry about the
wildlife. Yeah, I had to run in with a couple of deer too.
Oh yeah.
When I was walking down, I think it was Papa Squash.
Yep.
And it's like very like woods on each side, no sidewalk, just like grass. And I'm walking along, and I look over this stone hill, wall, like a little stone wall, and I see this huge deer. It's a like buck. And I had the big antlers and stuff, and I look at it, and I'm like, it looks at me, I look at him, we stare at each other for a minute, and I'm like, he's not running. He doesn't seem to fear me, you know? And then, like, I noticed he has, like, 5 other smaller deer and lady deers around him, and I'm like, the fuck? Is this thing, like, challenging me?
I think he thought you were challenging him.
Yeah, we're staring at each other, like, face off, you know? And then I'm like, all right, but no, it was just a weird experience. It was like I was like, for the first time in my life, I was just like, wow, man, that deer could probably mess me up if he charged me or something that fast. I'm contemplating how I gotta beat up a couple of deer, you know. Yeah. And I'm like, oh shit, but nothing happened. He walked off. He knew better.
Yeah. Really, the only wildlife we saw when we were in Providence was the rats.
Yeah,
Raccoon? Oh, we had that one raccoon. We were walking the dog in Providence, and this raccoon was on the other. It was a husky little raccoon. He was walking on the other side of the street. He came to our side of the street, and he was just like walking towards us, like, "Fuck you! I'm a raccoon. This is my street."
It seemed like every animal improv was like that. Like they walked around like no fear.
And he like looks at us, and then Baxter like looks at him kind of, and then he just like. Gets low, it's like, and the thing ran away.
Oh, we got a loud buck. All right, believe me.
He's big.
Well, it was like even the cat that we see when we were walking Baxter. Cat just stands up like ready to go at Baxter, like, let's go. And he like hunches his back up, all of his fur goes up.
Standing up.
He just makes himself big, and we're like, what? Look at the balls of this little cat. Holy shit! But we did do that. We did see a shit ton of rats, like big rats improv. But we replaced it with rabbits, little furry, cute rabbits instead of ugly ass giant rats.
So. Cute little rabbits and squirrels.
Yeah,
that's what we have for now.
So it's a lot more peaceful.
Yeah,
very serene.
It is quiet.
It is very quiet.
Yeah.
Which helps with audio too, because that basement you hear every goddamn car that goes by, and then the bus people outside. No. Yeah, so.
Or just the upstairs people.
Yeah, them too.
They could be also.
Hey, I hung out with them at the bus stop plenty of times.
Steven's allowed to call people bus people because
they're my people.
I mean, for me, the big change, like, I remember when we first started setting up set for this, it took a long time, like an hour to set up. I know we had the lights, but it was more of like getting everything right, checking the audio, double checking the audio, especially after those horror stories we had.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking go halfway through the thing and realize there's no
Something
audio.
goes wrong with the audio. They're like, oh, what's up?
Or the camera goes out because it was going out after like being on for,
Oh,
for
man,
an
we
hour.
we had one camera that would just mess up on us all the time.
Oh yeah, one time was a time lapse.
Oh, yeah, it was time lapse, so the whole episode was ruined. I don't know what one. It was the one with only 2 camera angles.
You'll know if you go back far enough. You'll find the episode. Maybe we'll throw a link up here
of the time lapse.
the two camera time lapse episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we had a lot of difficulty starting, and if you out there are planning on starting a podcast, you're probably going to go through some hiccups along the way.
If I have any suggestions, don't do video. Audio is so much easier.
Oh yeah, you use so much less space.
It's so much just less editing. Like if you're gonna like just audio only, it's so much easier. It's so much less stuff to worry about. When you get into video, you gotta worry about a whole range of shit. You know. But we've learned.
We have.
Yeah.
We used a camcorder, a DSLR, Canon DSLR, and we used a cell phone, my cell phone,
And
as the cameras.
believe it or not, the cell phone quality is very
If
good.
you have a newer cell phone, the quality on it was just as good as the DSLR.
Just as good. And I'd recommend it to anyone starting to just use your camera.
Just
on your
use
phone.
the camera.
If you have a newer one, wow, it's convenient. You can get stands for them that like you can put it on a tripod and everything.
Yeah.
Bunch of attachments and equipment.
Oh yeah, you can get
relatively cheap too.
audio attachments too if you're like going on the fly. Stands that you can hold, those are great. And we use some of those for when we're doing podcasts outside. We have the little mic thing with the
Directional mic.
Yeah, and the what is that? The cat's thing? I forget what it's called. The little
Cat's tail?
yeah, cat's tail that you put on the end to block out the wind.
Yep.
That was very helpful for posting the outside videos.
Oh, yeah, 'cause,
before that they were terrible.
I'm sure there's the pizza episode, pizza review episode was kind of rough.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have that cat's
It
tail.
was such a good time.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
We'll post the pizza episode. It was good. But you can hear
The
it.
audio is a little wind.
Yeah.
I didn't know how
Put
to.
on captions and put it on mute.
I didn't know how to deal with. I can eliminate background noise inside, but outside it was just like it sounded like R2D2 after I ran the filters through it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it didn't. Editing it, it's just worth it. I think you can. There's a mic set that we bought. It was like $20. We'll put it in the link or something.
And it had a really nice. We've had good results.
Way better.
Yeah, way better.
Than trying to edit out because it's like almost impossible.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody out there can do it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can do it.
It was very time consuming. Just get the cat's tail.
Even like if you don't have any kind of schooling and you just try to find like how-to videos on YouTube, it's super frustrating. You have to go through like 20 to 30 fucking videos before you get the information you need.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny too because you'll have like these guys that look like IT guys. Like these guys know what they're doing, and they have the production in the video is great, but they don't teach you shit. They'll teach you everything that you know very well, but they don't teach you the one little thing wrong. But you'll get like a video that looks like shit, and then it's like a 12-year-old talking, and they'll tell you exactly what you need to know. It's so weird.
Yeah.
That happened to me a few times.
We've done a lot of that. A lot of going through YouTube to find answers, and even checking online to find answers.
Yeah.
And it's difficult. It's like finding a goddamn needle.
It is, yeah. Especially for like some software, and it's like a little thing. Like I remember we had problems with frame rate issues, how to sync it up to the audio, and there was some problem, and we were like looking for weeks, and then I find a video of literally this kid sounds like he's 12.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I figured out this, so you type in this here, and I had no issues after that. And then it fixed. It worked perfectly. Like, exactly what I needed. I was like, wow, okay, thanks, kid.
And it fixed, and that's why we still have a show.
Yeah, I love it.
What has been your favorite part of doing the podcast?
My favorite part is... in general, I love actually doing the podcast.
Yeah.
like just being in front of the mic, you know, having fun. I really enjoyed the skits. Really fun. The movie reviews, really fun. You know, I just hate the editing.
There's our chief editor.
Yeah, if we could, this would be awesome if I didn't have to edit it. But yeah, my favorite part is definitely just sitting down doing the podcast. We always have a good time doing them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, same thing for me. My favorite part is doing it and getting, you know, having the conversation in the actual podcast. I do enjoy just talking about like different topics. I think like you had brought up before, my favorite stuff that we did was definitely the skits.
Oh, the skits are those were so fun to make.
Those were pretty funny and they were fun, and like hours of time goes by in those things and you don't even realize it.
Yeah, like I think it was the onion skit.
Is that onion in your coffee?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Hours.
By the end, it was night.
Yeah, it was like all day.
I got home from work at 10 p.m. and you guys still filmed for another like 2 hours.
Yeah, it was. I think we started at 7.
And that's a very short clip.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's a short film. Yeah, it's a short little skit, but yeah, we were hours, and we loved it. It was super fun to do.
It was funny. We just recently watched it the other day. We were talking after our movie review. We were talking about it, and then we just brought it up, and it was funny going back and watching it.
And not only that, it's like you get what's on the film is fun, but it also reminds you of the times actually filming it. Yeah, we had a blast. It was so much fun to actually do the skits and like shooting it. Like we had to do so many takes of us because we'd break behind the camera, we'd break character, and just not laughing. Yeah, and it was a great time.
And probably my least favorite thing is, I mean, I don't mind doing it, but doing all the research for like a more in-depth episode. Yeah, can take hours.
Like the JFK.
The JFK.
Yeah, that one took a lot of research.
JFK, the history one, like all those take a lot of work. And then you realize, oh, that's why podcasts have like a whole team of people doing research. Yeah. And it's just us.
Yeah, we could just like have a couple of researchers give us a paper with all the points, then you read it, study it for like maybe an hour. Yeah. They get out and then like boom, ready to go.
And it's so great. I mean, I personally love listening to like the Kings and Generals one that I showed you. Yeah. They have like a whole freaking team.
Awesome content. You should check it out. Great channel.
Great channel. What was your favorite movie review?
My favorite movie review? I think I gotta go with Back to the Future.
Back to the Future?
Yeah, I think that was not only it was just a fun experience to watch the movie because I haven't watched it. Yeah, and it was so I was pleasantly surprised at how good it was. Yeah, like because it lived up to the hype. I had said it in the movie review, but yeah, I think that was fun and it was easy to edit. Yeah, cherry end time.
I think that was we already had done those a couple times, so
yeah, it was very we got in the swing of editing now, so it doesn't take that long. But yeah, that was probably my favorite movie review.
I think my favorite movie review was the Batman Forever.
That would be my second.
Because I was like surprised. Like I always thought it was like a crap movie, but then like after we rewatched it, I was like, it was kind of a good movie, especially for like the time. Yeah. I think you look back on some things sometimes and like you lose that we had just watched it beforehand, so you lose a little bit of that like nostalgia and. Well, you get the nostalgia, but you lose a little bit about what the movie was all about.
If you take it, like, not only that, because maybe when we were kids, we were more, like, into Batman, like, comics, and I was like, oh, this like, Cirque du Soleil, threw up at it. Like, that's what I was, I thought it was garbage, so I never really gave it a chance until we watched it for the review. Yeah. And then, I was like, this is a fun movie. Yeah. It's cheesy as fuck, and it's a fun movie to watch.
And it was just what it was meant to be.
Yeah, it's just, like, just fun. Great acting, too. Well, the acting in it isn't great, but good actors acting bad.
Pose Batman picture.
Nipples.
Bat nipples.
And then the funniest part of that movie though was Jim Carrey screaming "Fungasm," "Fungasm" in a Batman movie.
Yeah. Just all these random
like one-liners.
Half of them were it was like a hit or miss. With Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was definitely a hit or miss. And then you had
some of them. He was just shooting them just throwing them at the wall.
And then the stupid ass fucking thumbs up from the Batman.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, that was great.
What about taste test? What was your favorite taste test?
My favorite taste test. I can tell you my least favorite right now. The wine tests. I learned I hate wine.
Yeah.
Not a fan of wine. I'll drink it. Because I'm an alcoholic. Just on the weekends. But yeah, wine though. I really, that was like the first time ever really like trying wine, like fresh wine. Because every wine I've had before that was like old.
Yeah.
Like a couple of days old. So it's like that little bit more sour, flat. But when I had the fresh wine, I was like, oh God, you could see it in my face when I'm doing it.
Yeah, like,
I'm like cringing. Like, oh.
You reacted more to the wine than you ever did those outdoor bartender things.
Oh yeah,
the mixologist.
That we did.
Mixologist, backyard mixologist.
Backyard, the failed backyard mixologist.
Yeah, failed. Yeah, I didn't like those. Those are my least favorite segments. Oof.
I think my favorite taste test was probably the chicken nugget.
Yeah, the chicken nugget was good. I let me see. I want one with a lot of variety that was like shocking to me. I keep just losing it. One of them was really. Let me think. Favorite. Maybe the candy one.
Candy one was pretty good.
I like that one. It was fun to do. It was easy to. It was fun to know how easily recognizable things were. And
we've done them at all different. Some of them were blindfolded, some of them were not. It's definitely more challenging
with the blindfold.
Yeah. We definitely get more raw. We get more wrong blindfolded. Yeah. Except for the vodka salsa one, which we got wrong.
Yeah, and that wasn't blindfolded, but they all look the same. So
yeah. I don't know if I had a least favorite one. I kind of liked all of them. I thought they were fun to do. I think those ones are really fun to do because like you always have an expectation of how you think something's going to turn out, and it's universally it always seems like it's not what you think.
The only the candy one was the only one I was pretty sure we'd get. Yeah, and we did. But I was certain I'd know what Jameson was. Oh yeah, and then it was the least tasty one there. It was like
That was our first one.
That was the first one. Yep, the whiskey taste test.
The whiskey taste test was the first one. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good first.
It was a good first. Yeah. Well, we did the pizza review too, but that was I like that. That was a blast to make, like we said.
The pizza review was really good, and what's cool is if you go back and look at those, you can see all along the way. We vastly improved on editing and everything else, sound quality, all
getting more just organized, knowing what we're doing.
Yeah, those were the taste tests. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed the taste tests also.
Yeah. What was the funniest moment?
Funniest moment? I'm gonna go with the American Freak episode skit.
Cookie Masterson here. Gonna be checking on Steven. Sounds like he's ripping some chords. What's up, man? Found a biscuit? Yeah! You heard it here. That Steve's pretty good. Fucking yeah! Good stuff. Yeah! Cookie Masterson, out. Yeah!
When we were, my favorite moment doing that was when I was playing the bass. Yeah. And then I'm playing it and they're like, yeah, fuck fuck yeah, and you slap me a high five. It was just funny. It was just really goofy to do. And then you were like, oh, you played some Limp Bizkit or something like that. And I was like, yeah, man. You know, and then the way that you were dressed in that skit, like the progression of you slowly becoming an American Freak. Yeah, that was probably my favorite. That was my favorite episode and favorite time.
My favorite, what's funny, is it's also a skit, was the one where we were doing the job interview.
Yeah.
What exactly am I extracting?
You're really, you're jerking off the mic.
Jerking off the mice?
And I'm explaining to you what you have to do to the mice.
You're like trying to get around the fact that you're gonna jerk them off.
You gotta jerk the mice off. And it's just funny because like that whole thing, me and you both are fighting back the laughter.
Yeah.
In all of this, like I'm sitting there and like I just want to fucking die.
Yeah, because we're like, I think we can, because we're in the shot. It's me and him actually looking face to face. So when we're reading the lines to each other, it's like I have to look at his face and I know when he's about to break. So it makes me laugh, and then like once you start laughing, like it's just like and then you just lose it, you know.
Quick, go to camera 2.
This is crazy. But another one of my favorite moments was the COVID skit we did.
Yeah.
When you're loading the gun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. I knew this day was coming. I was telling Suzanne for years. Oh man. Suzanne! Where are my hollow points? When one of them corona zombies comes, I'm fucking taking it out. I'm gonna be fucking dead. Dead corona zombie. And if the government tries to take my gun away, I'll fucking stab them. People. Man, I fucking hate people.
That's a good one. I like that one. Was fucking awesome because you totally commit to the character, and then you just pull off the redneck thing. Yeah. Great in that. It was awesome.
The prepper.
Yeah, Frank the prepper.
That was a good one. What was your least favorite moment in all of podcast and all of this podcast?
The beginning.
The beginning.
Like the bitch fit, as previously mentioned, was probably like my least favorite. Because it just took a while to learn the equipment and everything. But we are pretty much one over that one. Yeah. That was probably my least favorite moment.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it'd probably be in the beginning where we would sometimes it'd be like, we weren't at that time organized.
Not at all, yeah.
So it would just be like, all right, we got to do this, and we'd go down there and we didn't have a schedule, we didn't have anything, so we would just. It was like almost, when you're at that point where you want to just procrastinate something and just push it over to the next day. It always felt like it. Yeah. Let's just do it tomorrow.
It's always like that tomorrow, and then we'd get to the day before we need it done, and then just bang it out. Right.
God damn it! I'm pissed off.
Yeah, it was like, you are like very good at getting past that point of like, if like I procrastinated all of them, like it's you to be like, let's go, we gotta do it. Yeah, and then like you get it done. Because I'm the king of procrastination.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I love it.
I love it. What was your favorite episode that we did?
My favorite episode.
It's a tough one.
It's tough. I would say either the American Freak skit or the
like an episode podcast.
Oh, the podcast?
Yeah.
I'd have to go with the one when I was talking about Comic-Con.
Yep. Didn't go with the Star Wars theme, but Stephanie looked like cute, so everyone's like, "Oh, you look adorable." Yeah, and like it's our turn, and then the lady one behind the camera is like, "Oh my God, sweetie, you look so adorable," like that. Yeah. And then Chevy just like wakes up, and then he even turns and looks at her. Like,
looks at her.
He looks at her. Like,
finally, he
completely
moves.
dead in the eyes, though. He's just like.
I forget what episode that was.
Is it named Comic-Con?
It could be.
Or is it superheroes?
It was superheroes.
Was it superhero?
The DC versus.
No.
That was much earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Was that the Christmas one?
It might have been.
I think it was.
It might have been the Christmas episode.
That was like the third episode, episode 3.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite one because when I just explained in Comic-Con meeting,
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase,
Chevy
and
Chase.
then we were talking about the Elon Musk, the new car, the truck,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
space truck,
Cybertruck.
the Cybertruck, yeah, and that was probably my favorite episode.
Yeah, that was a good episode. My favorite episode, let's see. I think if I had to go with one, because I had a lot, like I said, I have a blast doing these. Like the episodes are great because, you know, who doesn't like to talk for an hour?
It is fun just sitting up here in front of the mic, just shooting the shit, or, you know, when you have something to say, it's a blast. I recommend doing it. It's fun.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good time, and especially if you have something valuable to share, or even not even valuable, if it's
Just talking.
you know, good commentary, or you know, you're
Just a
you're
good
funny.
conversation.
I think we're funny.
We're hilarious.
I think my favorite though is definitely the JFK episode.
JFK episode, yeah. What are the facts that we know?
November 22nd, 1963, in Dealey Plaza in Dallas, Texas. The motorcade is going down, turning into Elm Street, going at 10 miles an hour. A shot rings out. Though it sounds like a firecracker, nobody is thinking of anything. They don't think
anything
gunshot.
of it. Yeah.
A second shot comes out shortly after. Because I learned a lot in the research, and then, like, afterwards, we talked about it, I think, for like an hour.
Oh, yeah. Right
After the episode,
yeah.
we stayed and we talked for, like, wow, there was a lot of stuff in there.
Wow, it's really, unpacking all of it, because we just did, like, I did at least 3 or 4 hours of research on that, you know, maybe more. And then we had like an hour and something of podcast, so we just continued talking about JFK.
Yeah, we're like, I have so much more. But we don't want to drag these people.
Because it was like that one ran on.
Yeah, that one ran on for a while. That was a good episode.
I think that was like one of the benchmarks in our progress.
Yeah.
Because it went from like...
That was like the next tier up.
Yeah, it was like the tear up, yeah. Like we leveled up in podcasting after that episode.
Hit the mushroom or whatever, Mario.
Oh, Mario, yeah. And then we grew bigger. Started throwing fireballs.
Can you edit fireballs?
No.
We haven't
the next level.
We haven't hit that level yet. What is your least favorite episode?
The mixology episodes.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
Yeah.
Like what you don't know is like for hours after those mixology things, my stomach was... I got sick, like, both times.
Every
like,
time.
Oh, God. So, and not only that, like, we'd always scheduled the mixology episodes right before we go to a party or something.
Yeah.
So we'd drink all this garbage, and then we just get wasted afterwards. It was like being hungover and then just drinking more. It was like, oh.
Yeah, those mixology ones were tough. They required, like, a lot of work. It should probably be, like, a TV show.
Yeah, that was...
Not a podcast episode.
But it was... Yeah, I didn't like those ones.
Yeah, those ones were tough to do, and do the way that we would have wanted to do them. I think that was a problem.
It was tough.
I was gonna say the same thing. That was my least favorite. I mean, if I had to go before that, probably my least favorite episode might be like the one that we only had the audio for, because.
The second episode?
Yeah, because I enjoy looking at my face.
I just like looking at my beautiful face.
I just go on YouTube, give myself a view, and
thumbs up. It's a damn shame I can't give it multiple thumbs up.
I wish I could.
You can only smash that subscribe button so many times.
Yeah, I know. I tried. They only let you hit the bell notification so many times.
Yeah, that's it, man.
But, you know, if you want to see more of these episodes, you probably should hit the button and crush the bell notification.
Crush that subscription
button. Yeah.
button.
Destroy it. break it off the keyboard. Yeah, I mean, doing this podcast has definitely been a great time.
Oh yeah, it's been fun.
Like, if you want to get into podcasting, and even if you don't want to do the video part, it is a good time.
It's fun.
I definitely would say find something that you like to do and like to talk about, and try to go with that.
Yeah.
Find your niche.
Mm-hmm.
Niche.
I'll try it all.
That's what we did. We shotgun blasted.
Oh, we did. We just tried different segments. Everything.
We figured out which ones didn't work and which ones didn't.
Yeah, we do.
We just cut them off like they never happened.
Yeah. But we've been talking about doing Let's Plays.
Yeah.
We might be trying to do that.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing a Let's Play. Let us know in the comments below if you like that.
Yeah.
We're talking about maybe doing something funny where me and Steven just kind of play a game and maybe create a scenario in the game and play.
Yeah, it will be funny for sure. Yeah,
definitely. Let us know in the comment below if you think that's a great idea. And thanks for checking in with us. Please, like we said before, like and subscribe so this can go out to more people and people can enjoy these episodes like we enjoy creating them.
That's right.
Because we do have a blast making these.
We do.
And it would be great if one day somebody just sponsored us. So we could make even more videos.
Yes. And hire more people to do the research and editing.
I'm gonna hire people until I start getting paid for my couch commentary.
We'll pay you first.
Okay.
And then we'll get more people.
We'll pay you in at-home gift cards.
Alright.
You get all the Christmas goods you can get.
Yep.
But thank you everyone for watching, and please like and subscribe, and make sure you follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow us there. We also have a Patreon, so if you like us and like to support our work and maybe see content that you can't see now, like maybe that episode we talked about before that's hidden.
Lost tapes.
It's just us in a tent. Blair Witch Project.
That would be a great skit that we could do because there's big woods over there.
Yeah. You can join us there. Help us fund the creation that we have.
I figured out the next skit we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good. I'd like to definitely do another skit.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Yeah. So help us out if you can, and that will help us make better content for you.
That's right.
Yep. So thank you everyone, and thanks for joining us.
All right, everybody. Bye.
Happy anniversary, boys.
What the fuck? None of the audio recorded.
You're fine.
He's lying.
I'm just kidding.
It's fun.